Hi, welcome to another at-home yoga class. Today's sequence is going to be standing, so feel free to get a yoga mat or get yourself set up in a nice place where the feet can feel quite safe on the floor. I recommend practicing barefoot, gives us the best grip and connection towards the earth. So we'll start by finding our nice Samastiti or Tadasana pose. Tadasana means mountain pose. And we get the soles of the feet flat on the earth, feet in line with the hips, and allow that soft micro bend in the knees. We tuck the tailbone underneath, so we're not sticking the hips out, we're not slouching forward, but we find this nice alignment, hips stacked over the feet, shoulders stacked over the hips. Imagining there's a cord in the crown of our head pulling us up through towards the ceiling. Allow those shoulders to rise up and then roll the backs down the back space, opening the chest forward, opening the palms of the hands towards the front of the room. And we'll take a few breaths here in Tadasana pose, feeling all four corners of the feet grounding down towards the earth. As we inhale, feel this sense of rootedness, deep connection to the ground. And then as we exhale, allow your energy to expand out in the room around you. Taking a nice inhale, fill all the way up with this energy, oxygen, life force. And then as you exhale, allow yourself to share your light, your energy with everything around you. Take a few more of these breaths, finding energy, comfort and support from the earth. And then exhale, shining your light out around the room. Take two more of these nice deep breaths now. And then at the end of our next exhale, we'll start to bring some gentle movement into the shoulders, drawing them up towards the ears and then down the back space. Working through any crunchy, sweet spots in the shoulders. We can then take them forwards, drawing them up towards the ears and then forward in front of us. Lovely. We'll then come into a bit of side stretching, so I'm going to reach both hands up over my head and then lightly take hold of one wrist with the opposite hand and then take a nice side stretch over towards the side of the room, keeping both hips and shoulders forwards. Inhale, bring it back to center. Switch those hands around, take hold of the opposite wrist and take a side stretch the opposite direction. Inhale to center. And exhale, twist. Keeping both feet grounded towards the earth. Keeping that sense of connection and rootedness to the floor. Let's take one more each side. Inhale to center. And exhale, stretch. Lovely. Inhale, draw yourself all the way back to center. We'll bring two hands together at the heart. I'm going to take the elbows out nice and wide, fingertips coming towards one another. Take a nice inhale here, and then as we exhale, I'm going to twist through the spine. Inhale to center, and exhale to the second side. Try to keep both hips pointing forwards, same direction as the toes. So we're really twisting from that middle of the spine, the area behind the rib cage. And connecting with this with our breath, we exhale as we twist. Inhale to center. Allowing this movement to match your breath. Lovely. Let's take one more each side. And then gently release, draw those hands down either side of us. Today I wanted to offer a short look at the warrior poses. I've been finding doing these warrior poses myself recently have been helping me keep really grounded and kind of focused with all this uncertainty that's going on around us. So I'll just set up the warrior poses for you. We want both of our hips to be facing the narrow, shorter length of the mat. And then I'm going to step forward with my right foot as I step back with my left leg. I want to make sure both of those hips are pointing in the same direction as that front foot, and then just have a little go at straightening and bending that knee. Just checking that when we bend the knee, it moves in the same direction as the big toe. Lovely. From here we're going to start with this leg straight. The back toes are at a 45-degree angle, so they're not coming forwards, they're not totally out to the side, but this kind of halfway point. Hips come to the front of the room. I'm going to grab hold of my imaginary shield here, feeling nice and strong like a warrior. And then as I exhale, I'm going to bend through that knee and press forwards. Inhale, straighten the leg, bring the shield to the heart, and exhale, press. Inhale to straighten, exhale, press. Keep rooting that back foot down towards the earth, feeling that nice stretch through the calf muscle. Exhale, stretch, lovely. Let's take one more. Inhale, bring that shield to the heart. Exhale, press it forwards, and this time we're going to reach that shield up above our heads, drawing the shoulders down onto that back space, opening the heart up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing all four corners of the feet flat towards the earth, feeling nice and strong, grounded towards the floor. And exhale, gently release, straighten through that leg. And let's swap those feet over and do the same on the second side. My left foot's forward this time. Right toes are at that 45-degree angle. Hips are pointing towards the narrow edge of the mat. I straighten my leg as I take hold of the imaginary shield, and then exhale, press forwards. Trying to find this movement in time with your natural breath. Exhale to press and release. Inhale to draw that energy back to the heart. Lovely. Let's inhale to straighten together. Exhale, press that shield forward, and this time we'll rise the hands up overhead. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Open the heart towards the ceiling. Rooting both feet towards the earth, feeling that strong connection to the ground as we shine our light and our energy to everything above us. Holding on for one more breath. And then we'll exhale, gently bring the hands back to the heart and step those 2 feet together at the front of the mat. We'll have a look at Warrior Two now. So I'll keep my right foot forward and step back with the left leg. This time the hips are opening out to the long length of the mat, and I tend to find I need a bit more distance between my 2 feet. Again, check as you straighten and bend this front knee that it moves in the same direction as your big toe. Any pain or discomfort, we can make those bends a little bit shallower. The back toes again are at that 45-degree angle. This time I'm going to start by bringing my hands into the heart center, and then as I exhale, I'm going to slice the hands open. Inhale to straighten, and exhale, slice. Nice. We can really cultivate that nice strong warrior energy as we flow through this. You can slice through anything you want to let go of, any obstacles that have been in your path, any troubles you've been facing. Imagine cultivating that strong, focused energy and slicing your way through. Exhale, lovely. We're going to inhale together and exhale, hold in this Warrior Two for a few breaths. I take my gaze along my front middle finger, dropping the shoulders down into the back space. Feeling that rooted strength towards the earth. Feeling that sense of power and wisdom. Lovely. Exhale, gently release. Just going to change sides, so keep those hips coming to the front length of the mat, and now set up for the Warrior Two on the second side. Just checking I can bend and straighten this front knee comfortably. Before I open out those hips, draw the hands into the heart center and exhale, slice. Flowing through these in time to your breath. Lovely. Slicing through any obstacles that stand in your way. Good. Then we'll inhale together and exhale, hold this Warrior Two, taking your gaze out along that front middle finger, deeply connecting this back leg towards the earth so we're not overloading the front thigh. So we hold in our warrior pose. Shoulders move down away from the ears. Lovely, well done. Gently release. You can step the feet together and give them a nice shake out if that suits you. I'm going to offer some goddess squats next. So for goddess squats, we turn the toes out wide, heels come in towards us, and we bend the knees again, checking the knees are running in the same direction as the big toes, and just checking there's no pain and discomfort as we come into these squats. We'll then draw the hands in front of the heart, thumbs and first fingers touch, and as we exhale, we'll sit low and press the hands forward. Inhale to straighten the legs. Let's flow through a few of these in time to your breath. Fab. Inhale to straighten, and then exhale, we can hold this goddess squat, maybe drawing the hands out wide, touching first finger and thumbs. Think about that alignment of the tailbone and pelvis. Are you exaggeratedly sticking the bum out? Are you slouching forward? Can you find that happy middle ground even in this goddess squat? And we'll hold on for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Gently come to stand. Give those legs a nice little shake out if that's what they need. We'll just offer a stretch for the legs. If you want to come towards something where you can balance for this, you're very welcome. We'll just have a go at taking one foot behind us, taking hold of the ankle and just drawing through that quad stretch. Feeling that lengthening through the front of the thigh. And then gently release. We'll take hold of the opposite foot, drawing that behind us. Lovely, and gently release. Just to release any tension in the shoulders, we'll take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Maybe drawing the chin down towards the chest. And then we'll take that reverse stretch, interlacing the fingers and pressing the palms forwards. Feeling that nice rounding through the back. Lovely. And then we'll finish by coming back to our Tadasana, that mountain pose. Feet underneath the hips, nice alignment with the pelvis. Palms facing forwards. Just invite you to check in with how your body feels after that warrior sequence. Noticing if there are any changes or differences to how your body felt when we first came into this Tadasana pose. And we can give gratitude for our body for getting us here on our mat and moving through this flow this morning, even if not everything was accessible to us. Just taking that time and space to connect with our body and breath gives us a little bit more clarity, a little bit more calm as we work our way through these challenging days. Lovely. When we're ready, we'll take the arms up overhead, draw the hands together. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Om Shanti Namaste. Thank you all very much.